Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Dark Knight Reviews, and today is actually May 4. And you know what that means for those Star Wars fans. It's May 4. May 4 be with you. May the Force be with you, of course. That's what that means, basically. So yeah, so I got this but maybe a few weeks ago at Walmart when I was doing a toy hunt. I was, obviously looking for a lot of new stuff that's come out, and I was looking for, of course, Transformers and all the other stuff, McFarlane and Master of the Universe and stuff like that. And then I found this one and I look at it and it looks pretty cool. I like it. I know this figure might come out probably a while back ago. I don't know if it's been already a month or more than that it already came out, but I just got it. So I say, you know what, it's May 4. Might as well do something special for Star Wars, right? So here we go. So let's start our Black Series Boba Fett May 4. May the Force be with you, Padawan. All right, let's start a review of Star Wars The Black Series Boba Fett. Now, this one is a Star Wars Return of the Jedi figure. Um, I don't collect this as much as other lines like Transformers, of course. But this one it was pretty cool, and it's actually a character that I really like from the series, from Star Wars. And now they come out on The Mandalorian, it's even more fun to have him. So yeah, so it's pretty cool, as you can see. Basically, Star Wars: The Black Series. It's kind of like the G.I.Joe, the Classified Series. You know, they're more articulated. They're supposed to be more articulated, better plastic that they are, and of course, this one comes with a blasting effects, and it comes with the his weapons in there and his jetpack, of course. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. So let's get him out of the package, and we're gonna do a review of the figure itself. But before that, let's look at it really quick at the package, which is pretty nice. You know, it says with his customized Mandalorian armor, deadly weaponry, and silent demeanor, Boba Fett was one of the most feared bounty hunters in the galaxy. So that's pretty much it. It comes in different languages. And this is, I guess, it's number 6, Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Like I said before, I don't really collect this line, but it just happens to be at Walmart, and I just happen to do a toy hunt. So there you go. Here it is. So, but I'm not really familiar with the, what number is it or anything like that. And now I am looking for the Mandalorian. If I ever find the Mandalorian, I actually am gonna get the Mandalorian. Now the other figures, I might get it. One time I saw Luke Skywalker when he's training with Yoda, and I say, I'll pick it up tomorrow. The next day, it was gone, totally gone. It was a full, I say like about 7 figures in there, and they were just gone. And I saw that one on Target, so that means it probably haven't come out yet on Walmart. So if I see it at Walmart, then I'll probably pick that one up. That one looks cool, especially with the Luke Skywalker when he was training with Yoda. That one is actually cool. All right, so let's get this Boba Fett out of the package and let's start our review of it. All right, so here we have Boba Fett out of the package, and as you can see, basically it's very simple. Doesn't look much without his weaponry, but we have it over here on the package. So let's look at what comes on the package. So you can see his famous gun in there, or rifle. Now this one over here, it does kind of breaks, so I'm not sure what's the purpose of it. Maybe to simulate when it breaks, I don't know. Over here, the blaster effects that usually come with all the figures too, especially from Hasbro. And then over here, his jetpack and his rocket launcher right there at the same time. So yeah, pretty cool. So I'm gonna get those out in a minute, but first I just wanted to point out something. Now this one over here, the Black Series, comes out from Hasbro, so there's a lot of similarities between this figure, the classified G.I.Joe series, and of course Transformers. They all kind of come from the same, well, obviously Star Wars is owned by Disney, but I guess the distribution of these figures are handled by Hasbro. So there you go. Cool. Now let's look at the Boba Fett himself, the Mandalorian guy himself. Now let's look at really cool looking guy. I like all the damage that he has on his helmet. I love that little bullet head in there, or whatever happens to be that on that helmet. over here. As you can see, all the little details in it, which is pretty cool. Um, like I said before, this kind of similar to the G.I. Joe figures. The elbows are pretty good. You know, they kind of have the little ratchet in there. You can see in there. Not sure. I guess it's a bolt joint was holds the head. Now the helmet is not removable, of course, because he usually don't take off his helmet. It just happens to be without a helmet after Return of the Jedi. But on the whole series, basically on the two episodes that he came out on the series, on the original series, he never took off his helmet. So as you can see in there, so articulation goes, it's pretty simple. It's not really that well articulated, I would say, compared to some other figures, but it's enough to pose him in different positions. Now the fun about this thing is basically you can move it all the way around. As you can see in there, the plastic feels good. It's kind of a combination between kind of like a soft and hard plastic. This over here, his belt is movable. I'm not sure if it'll be removable. I don't think it's removable. Now he can bend a little bit on the waist side, so that's kind of cool. The hands, they can move, and unfortunately it does not bring any other type of hand, so this is basically it. Now he can move him like that, he can move like this. The head, like I said before, you can move it like that, you can move it like this. The shoulder pads, they're okay. They're basically, it's very simple figure. At the same time, it's pretty cool because it kind of looks like an old school figures. They're not really, they were articulated, but they were not really detailed in everything. They just kind of simplistic in a way. It does have a lot of detail. I mean, and what I mean detail is that it comes a lot of with the stuff on it, but this one just comes with the basic, as Boba Fett. You can see it on the movies. Basically that's how it is. I'm not sure how close it will be on the Mandalorian series. I think, well, it's a little more chubby in the Mandalorian series, so I think I don't think that would look nice. But anyway, so yeah, the head could be moved all the way around. Like I said before, elbows, they movable. The forearm, the hands, you can move the hands. Now shoulders, you could go up to here, but as you can see, if you push it all the way, I just noticed that then my figure will start breaking. So you can see that in there, that little break in there. Yeah, so I guess you can't really pull all the way up on the shoulders. So that's already a minus for this figure. But it's okay. It's a possible figure. I guess it's not really for playing. It's not really for kids. I guess it's just for collectible adults. So adults usually don't play too much with it. They pose it on different positions. But that's that's a little thing that we should be careful with it. All right, cool. Now let's put him over here for right now, and we're gonna get all his stuff out, and we're gonna see it without all his stuff. All right, so here I have Boba Fett with some of his accessories. Some of them I couldn't put him on. His hook, his gravel hook, he actually, I don't know, it keeps falling off on me. I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong on it, but I put it like this. And it stays for a little bit, but you can kind of pull it really easy out. And it keeps falling off. But I guess, it kind of goes like this. So there you go. So that's one thing that's kind of cool. Wrap it up over here. The handgun or the gun, the way it is, it's supposed to be holding it over here. So the hands, but it doesn't allow me to put it over here. It's just too small of a space in there. And like I said before, I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong, but that's the only way I was able to put it like that, kind of like this. That's the only way I was able to put it. I tried to put it on this hand over here, but the same thing, it didn't fit. And it's about the same way the hand is positioned in. And it doesn't bring any other type of hands, so this is the only hands that you work on. Now let's take this off over here. I'm gonna take that off. And then another thing too, the flamethrower. This is supposed to be the flame, right? And it's supposed to go somewhere, I guess, in here. I'm not sure where it's supposed to go. He has a connection for it, but it's kind of square looking, so I'm not sure. Unless it's going over here. Yeah, probably it's going over here. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, there you go. So there you go. That's the flamethrower right there. There we go. There you go. That's actually cool. I like that. And let's put over here the gun. Let's see if I'm able to put it right there without have to close the video. Let's see if it fits in there. Just don't want to fit on it. Let's see if I can put it on somehow. Well, the fingers are movable. They're kind of like a soft plastic, so you can actually move them. So I guess you could kind of put it like that, I guess. But his finger should be on the trigger. Unless I kind of force to it. And it kind of goes like that. But then the gun is like all bent up. So that doesn't work. So we're gonna do this like this. So we're gonna leave it with the flamethrower, and we're gonna leave the gun over here on the side. How about that? There we go. So not much about this figure, honestly. Here's the J plat in it. It was okay to put it on, but it's falling off. And then this over here is cool. Now the little flamethrower things. Here you go. Here goes the jetpack. You can move it different directions, so that way you can go to the side, or you can just go straight up. And the flamethrower, you can just kind of go like that and start throwing in there. That's kind of cool on that. And let's see, as far as articulation, like I said before, it's okay in articulation. It's okay. You can post it in different ways, kind of like that, I guess, if you want to make it stand. Now it doesn't come with a stand, so that kind of sucks. So there you go. Kind of like that. I was hoping more for this figure, but then that's why you do these reviews. That's why you actually look at these reviews too. That way you can see whether or not you want to get this figure. Now this part over here, that's kind of cool. I really like this because you can put it down right there. That's actually cool. That's movable. Usually on figures this is not movable, but on this case it's movable, and that actually I really like that. I really dig that. Now the cape, as you can see in there, is flexible too. Cool. Now let's compare with other figures that I have from Star Wars. Now they're not the same from the Black Series, since, like I said before, I'm not really collecting this line. I just happened to pick this one up because it's one of my favorite characters of Star Wars, and it looks pretty cool. At least on the image, it looks nice. It looks cool. But in practice, it's a totally different thing. Now here I have Boba Fett compared with some other type of figures from Star Wars. Now this one over here is actually a die-cast Stormtrooper, which actually has some type of articulation. Of course, he can never hold his hand, his gun. So there you go. So it does have some type of articulation, not as good as some other figures, but nevertheless is a comparison size of a different type of figure. But as you can see, it's a totally different line. So as far as it's not the same one as the Black Series, so it does not scale well with that one. But you can see kind of the size. Now over here I have a just a statue alone of a Boba Fett fighting the monster. As you can see in there, it's a lot more detail. But as far as the color goes and everything is pretty much the same on. Pretty spot on in there. So yeah, all the details are the same, as you can see in there. And now this is the way it's supposed to be holding the hand. As you can see in there, that should be the way hold the hand. So maybe am I doing something wrong about it? Maybe I should copy this the way he's holding the hand. Maybe I should do it like that, because I was just able to put it like this. But maybe it's supposed to go like that. But I don't know. I didn't want to play too much with it. The plastic is a little bit bendy, so I didn't want to maybe break it or something like that. But as far as all detail and everything, as you can see in there, for comparison, as far as this one goes, you can see pretty much has all the different details that this one has. And this is just a not movable figure. The only thing that you can move is kind of the hands. Well, at least this one is movable. The rest of the body doesn't move at all. But you can see in there, basically, You know, it has the same almost type of look on it. So that's kind of cool. Now another figure that I want to compare with is actually a really nice figure. I'm gonna put this away. That I got, I'll say a while back ago. But this one over here is Boba Fett and running Boba Fett. So it's like a Japanese custom in there with the Japanese style of a warrior. I will say it. I'm not really familiar with it. I just got it because it looks really, really cool. As you can see in there, you know, there's a difference in there, and also the way the hand is there, how he's holding hand. So that's my only complaint on that, on this figure over here. Just the way the hand is not really putting the finger on the trigger. But I mean, it looks cool like that. I can still, you know, be pointing at it and still be pointing directly at it. So it's not really that bad. But there you go. Cool. All right, so there you go. All right, everybody, with this we finish up our review of Boba Fett, Black Series, Star Wars, and may the Fourth be with you. Right, birds. Yeah, that's right. So we were playing a little bit with Boba Fett over here. I guess he's dead. Well, he's burned. He's burned, baby. Everything burns. Yeah, so as far as this figure goes, it's okay figure. As you can see, I mean, it was cool. It's kind of fun to play with it, but unfortunately it does not have a great articulation, so it's okay. You can just kind of post it in different, just kind of simple ways you can post it, because the shoulder doesn't go all the way up, so that's the problem for me. With the shoulders, limited shoulder movement, and it's kind of hard to keep it on different positions. And also the guns, you know, does not really fit the way I thought it was gonna fit, and it doesn't bring any other hands, another separate pairs of hands that you can replace with. So that's about it. The figure looks good, like I said before, you know, compared to the other the statue that I have. I mean, it's pretty accurate to what the figure of Boba Fett should look like. But other than that, you know, it's not a figure that is actually it went above my expectations. I had a pretty much a higher expectations for it, but then it kind of let me down a little bit. Now, that's my personal opinion. Does not mean that, you know, you should take it as it is. I mean, if you really like Star Wars and you're a great fan of it and you really enjoy the figure as it is, you know, it's cool. You know, nothing bad about it. Like, I like the figure as it is, but it's just not what I was expecting. That's pretty much what it is. Anyway, so I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And like I said before, you know, we bring stuff, collectibles, not all Transformers, but once in a while we bring stuff like that. Now lately I've been bringing a little bit more from other lines, but that's because Star Wars, I mean, that's because Transformers right now is kind of sleeping mode right now, or it's, yeah, kind of slow on the new figures that have come out. But hopefully we'll get some figures on this month of May, and then that way we can start again making great reviews for Transformers. All right, well, thank you so much again for your support. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next review. Have a great, may the Fourth be with you.